Hi, welcome to the holiday room tour that we like to do every year. And I'll show you some of the items my twin brother and I have picked up over the years. A quick scan through everything first, and I'll start at the beginning. Here are some figures. Here is a Gundam Stardust Memory scale figure. And some Zoids. This is the HMM series, which reimagines original Zoids, but with super complex detailed builds. And these are reimaginings of 80s ones. Zoids were always special to me, along with Transformers, as they were the early taste of Japan at a time in the US when anime and that kind of thing was not nearly as accessible. Alright, here are some Blade Runner NECA figures, a Prisoner figure set. Here are some Masters of the Universe Classics figures, reimagining 80s figures here too. I really like the adult collector label in the bottom left, as it gives that sense of permission. Now these are adult collectibles. Alright, here are some Weta mini epic figures. Basically Alita Battle Angel on the bottom for the film, and on top District 9 and some Lord of the Rings ones. Alright, continue on. Here's Fruits Basket, the 2019 new version, and a Haro model kit on top. Here's some Capcom vs. SNK 2 figures on the bottom, and some Street Fighter 2 Muscle figures. Now these are interesting too, because Muscle was another figure line in the 80s that were that rare taste of Japan for us. They were based originally on the Kinnikuman anime, but we didn't get the anime, but it was still awesome to get such anime-inspired figures. And they're cheap and indestructible, too. Here's Steins Gate with a Mega Man Nanoblock box on top. Kurama from Yu Yu Hakusho on the bottom and Streetwear. And a nice Nendroid vampire character here, which kind of reminds us of Kid Dracula, the Castlevania NES game for Famicom. Here are some Transformers Studio Series based on that awesome movie from 1986. And here are some Masterpiece Transformers imported from Japan here. And what's interesting, this is Skids on the left and Reboost on the right. And Reboost was interesting because it's a never before released Transformer based on the original Red Honda City. And it was actually brought up with the original creator of the original Red Diaclone. Here's another one. Here's a Sailor Moon. And here are some Figuarts minis on top and some Figuarts Zero on the bottom. And a Chibi Arts character here, and Madoka Figuarts mini on top. Here are some Polystone statues by Weta. Nanoblock Guile Bag. Here are some Funko Pops for Lord of the Rings. Here's another Lord of the Rings Weta Polystone statue, and there's a Hump Polystone statue for Dark Crystal Age of Resistance. And here's a Polystone horse from the newer Blade Runner film. Now here are some Nendroids. There's a spot here for Shovel Knight, which was on pre-order. Here's Attack on Titan, Steins Gate, and Mega Man 11. Oh, on top here is a sticker that we have from a friend from Singapore who sent this on her recent trip to Japan. Here is a Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Full Metal Panic, Promised Neverland, and that same friend from Singapore sent this awesome pencil board. Here is Death Note, and here is an empty one here for the Invisible Man. No, just kidding. This is a spot here we're waiting for one coming from Tokyo Otaku Mode as we speak from Your Lie in April. Here is Black Lagoon, Yu Yu Hakusho, with a die-cast Tachikoma on top from Standalone Complex. Attack on Titan, and Kirby. This one is cool because it uses magnets and a lot of the accessories for the copy abilities and whatnot. Spice and Wolf. And here are some Bon Presto on the bottom, some pop-up parades on top. These are sort of like leveled up prize figures to further use otaku language. They kind of remind me of like in the middle of culinary and ceremonial matcha tea. Here on top are some Q Poskets. They kind of look like Kewpie dolls to me. I wonder if that's what the QP is sort of hinting at. Here is some Chimmy Mega Buddy set for Mega House for Code Geass. And at the end there is a nice GameStop exclusive for Trigun, which is Vash with donuts. Here are some Funko Pops here. And now I'll do the plushies before I move on. Here's a plush Pen. This one is actually technically for Rebuild Evangelion, which we don't like as good as the original series, but it's still a cool plush. Kirby Squeak Squad plush, some Pikmin, Pooh from Yu Yu Hakusho, and of course there's a squishable brand Miku. As someone who dabbles with music myself, I really like the musician characters. And here's Gantz DVD set. Now, let's do the table. Here's some Transformers reissues. This one is an original G1 reissue. And on the back, here is some movie-inspired G1 figures using the cartoon accurate colors, like the movie in particular. Hot Rod and an Insecticon. Here are some more. These are just straight reissues. And here are some Star Wars vintage collection figures. These are reimaginings of the original figures, but with improved paintwork and sculpts. And here are some Dark Crystal figures by Super 7, done in the 70s Kenner style. And here are some more Mega Man muscle figures. These are really cool ones. I really like that rock monster. He's a tough one too. And here are some Transformers Bishojo figures by Kotobukiya. The spot in the middle is for Bumblebee, who should be coming any time. These are reimaginings of Transformers characters into humanoid female anime characters. Here's some Castlevania figures. There's a boss from the original game. A lot of fear comes to mind with seeing that picture. And a Babylon 5 Micro Machines on top. Now I'll do the walls quick. Here's a Steins Gate wall scroll. A Ghost in the Shell manga print. Haruhi Suzumiya wall scroll. An original Fruits Basket keychain. Full Metal Panic keychain. Alita Battle Angel manga print. And Cowboy Bebop print. And a Mega Man 2 figure in Leaf Shield outfit. Here are some official Atari 2600 prints. Centipede Yard's Revenge. And an X-Men print poster. And further on the table are some books. These are actually my twin brothers' published novels here. Feel free to check those out. And here's some anime soundtracks and things like that, video games. And now, for our anime collection, I'll try to go slow so you can see them. Sorry if it's a little dark. Some Nano Block Mega Man there, and there's a Nano Block Guile up there. Here is just some basic science fiction, things like that. The Prisoner is also my ringtone, the end credits. Here are some Aliens muscle figures here. Here's some graphic novels and novels in general. And here is my manga collection. I have some available digitally as well, like Attack on Titan and the Before the Fall one. That pretty, I got I Promised Neverland manga set here too. And that pretty much sums up the room tour. Just picked up the new Atari reissue for Mr. Run and Jump too, and Enhanced Edition Berserk. That's about it. Thank you so much for tuning in.